Hi, everybody, and welcome to Evolve Love. I am your host, Amanda, and I am so happy that you have found this podcast. Are you looking for daily inspiration, motivation, and wisdom to help you begin your day feeling supported and uplifted with love? Well, you have come to the right place. This podcast is a space of encouragement where you can be held in your self-development because in order to evolve, you need love, and it begins here with you. Now, let's get into today's episode. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today is Mars Day, and a lot of the time here at Evolve Love on Tuesdays, we take action and we do something that gives us forward momentum towards whatever it is of the intention we set on Monday. But today, we're going to take a little bit more of a look at the Mars planet in terms of the personality of it, which actually comes with a lot of intensity, fieriness, sometimes even like frustration, rage, anger. These are things that, it's like seeing red. Okay, this is the red planet. Anything that can kind of like go along those lines, this is where it is. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up in today's action episode is because yesterday we talked about what is supporting your energy and what is taking from your energy. And sometimes when we do this, when we evaluate this, and when we begin to have these realizations, we start to feel emotions that are difficult. We may feel frustrated. We may feel disappointed. We may feel sadness, anger, stress, even grief, because sometimes these items we give a lot of time to. And when we come to the realization that they are not supporting us or that they are draining from us, this is such a difficult thing to figure out. And when we sit with these emotions, they don't usually feel good, right? Like none of these emotions usually feel good in the body. If anything, they kind of like ramp up energies within the body too that aren't typical in our given day to day. So with all of these emotions that feel lower frequency, lower vibration, these are all real. These happen. And even in the self-development journeys, when we're trying to get to higher states of being, when we're trying to up-level our life, these emotions still happen. Like we have to be real about that. It's not going to be this high empowered energy all the time. And even when we're like, make a shift, put on some frequencies. I mean, my gosh, like just a couple weeks ago, I was just talking about this too, like in the shift of negative narratives. All of these ideas are well and good, but at the end of the day, like we're still feeling the way that we're feeling. And we can't really just like push it down, because when we suppress these feelings, that can be something that makes it fester, that makes it worse over time. And so the action item that we have for today is when difficult emotions arise, how can we let them out so that they don't sit, so that they don't fester? And the ideas that I have around this today are using your voice. Now, when you let it out, it can release a lot of what you're holding on to. So like if we think about like when we're breathing, with our inhale, we're filling ourselves up. And when we exhale, we're letting go of what no longer remains or what we no longer want to stay with us. The same thing is true for the words that come out. And it doesn't even have to be spoken. It could be written as well. Think of those elements as a way of releasing and letting go of little bits and pieces of these feelings, of these stories that we have. So some ideas about how we can do this is we can write in our journals. We can write in our phone notes app. We could call a friend. We could send a voice message. We could send a text. We could make our own voice note in our phone for our own personal use for no one else to hear. And maybe you never listen to it either, but you have put the words in another place. Today is all about having a full-on vent session. Who do you need to vent to? What do you need to vent about? Because just as we have the tools to support us and help us to find up-leveled and higher vibrations, we also have to have tools and support for when we're in our lower emotions and when we're in our lower frequencies. And there are tools to support this, but the one that I am recommending today is let the words out. However you need them to be, let them out. If you need to go in your car and like put on a really like strong, intense playlist, then do that and like sing to it, move around to it in a safe manner while you're driving, dance around your living room, whatever it is. There are ways to move this energy out. And I think so importantly, that the words have a part in this. That's why I feel like it's like sing it out, write it out, talk it out, like those things to like release that air. You're releasing air, you're releasing energy that is bound in the body that we are holding on to around these emotions. And so with this too, when we're finding the places where our spirit and our souls feel diminished in this week with things that are energy takers, we also have to ask ourselves, what do we need to do to call our power back? And part of this is that with something that is energy giving, we give energy and we get it back. We get our power back. But something that's energy taking is we give our energy and we don't get it back, or we only get like a portion of it back. So by doing this empowerment work today, by talking it out, figuring it out, we start to call a little bit more of that energy back to us. We call that power back to us because you are deserving of that. You are deserving of having what you put out be returned to you, because that is going to help to fulfill you. It's not something that through life, if we give and we give and we give and we don't receive, that is just going to really deplete you so quickly. And so it's about finding the spaces, it's about finding the tools, it's about finding the people that help you to feel the empowerment that you have by making sure that you receive it back. So vent it out today, however it is you're needing. I hope that it's helpful, and I hope that it helps you to shift the feelings that you are not wanting to feel, and just to kind of step into the next level of being in a given day. And if it doesn't, just knowing that there is support there to move it out. And I am so, so grateful for you being here. I'm so grateful for your support and your listens. And make sure you're following me over on Instagram at _evolve love, because I'm going to be sharing more there. I have a lot in the works coming up. I'm so excited for, and a lot of that is going to be announced over there in the month ahead. So definitely check that out. But I am so grateful to all of you, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and just know that I am here supporting of you, doing the same work that you are doing as well. Talk to you tomorrow.